Okay guys, so I'm back for part 2 on how to actually make those buttons clickable, like actually take you to links, and then how to make the page we were creating, your chemistry homepage or your homepage, your class homepage, actually make it your homepage. So I hadn't actually finished that. So let's do it. Internet load. Okay, so while I was fixing other things, I went ahead and just finished my slides. I put in all my buttons. Here you go. Here's all the buttons. But now we actually want to make them go places, so make them clickable, and then make this our home page. Okay, so we're going to go back to edit. Okay, and now in here, I'm going to go to these buttons. So this first part, as I said a second ago, like I was having difficulties making it link to a video, and I still am. If you know how, please tell me. But what I've decided to do, instead of just putting the video in here, is I'm going to link it to a page in my Canvas, and that page will have the video. So just fix that. So how do I do that? So now we're going to go to this up here. So you click on your button, so have it highlighted so it's clicked, and then right here in this little link place it says external or course. So I'm going to go to course link. Okay, and it brings up your course stuff, so everything's in your course. So you will have to already have them made or you can't link it to it. So I have modules made to show you, I have pages made to show you, and I'm going to go to pages. This is my old Canvas, so it has like a billion pages that I need to go through. I'm going to find the one I just created called Meet Miss Castleberry. And now it should take me to Meet Miss Castleberry once you have linked it, okay? So we'll test that out in a second. But I'm going to go to my next button and show you my other plan is to link it to modules. I really do think that modules is kind of the way to go with how to set things up. So I'm going to go to, again, we're going to go to course links. We're going to link it to my module, and for my modules, I have them named the exact same as my button. So I have a module called Week of August 18th to the 21st. So then it'll take them straight to that, and they'll know they're in the right spot. So again, this is a lot of stuff that I'm going to remove before the first week of school, but right here, we have that Week of August 18th, and it should be linked to that module. Now, I would do that to all of them. I'm not going to take the time to do that right this second, but they should be linked to those places, okay? Now, how do I test it to make sure? Let's save it. Okay. And now when I click on this, to see how it's loading, it's taking me to my modules, and it'll drop me down. I think I just messed it up by hitting it. Yeah. So there it goes. I hit it, or it would take you like right to that module. So you have your Week of August 18th. I would recommend like not being like I was last year and just having all your modules open. Like close them down. Once they're done with it, it's over. Close them down. Get them out of their vision, because it just confuses them. They don't know what to do anymore. So that's kind of what I'm working on, is making this more user friendly. So again, every time they have that home page, they're going to go to their page, they're going to see their weeks, they're going to click on it, it's going to take them to the module. And all other modules that you are not dealing with at the moment shouldn't be published. Like, they just shouldn't be shown, is what I would recommend. So then they're never confused as to what is supposed to be happening, what is supposed to be done. All right, now how do I make this chemistry homepage? We finished it, we've added our links. How do I make it my actual homepage? Like, I've called it my homepage, but right now it's not my homepage. Right now, my actual homepage is automatically saved as modules. So this is what kids would see when they go to my Canvas. I don't want them to see this. I want them to see the page we just made. So how do I do that? You go back to your page, and over here, these little dots, for one, it's got to be published. Then you go to these little dots, and you say Use as Front Page. Okay? So now it's my front page. Now when I go back to home, it's not there yet. This takes a couple steps. But now, back to home, over here on the side, it says Choose Home Page, right here. So it says Choose Home Page. And you can say page is front page. So there you go. That's my chemistry home page. I just made it my front page, and I'm saying I'm choosing my front page as my home page. I say save. And bam. Now your home page is this. This is what they'll see every time they come in, and then we'll just click on it. Now, another thing before I get off of this video is just, since we're already on like making this user friendly, and I already said like don't even have it published if they don't need to be looking at it right now, and unpublish them after they've used it. Like if it's gone and done, unpublish it. We don't need to look at it anymore. You can still see it, but they won't. So you see all these little eyeballs off the side, how they're crossed out? It means that none of these things will show up to my kids. They don't show up. They're not there. I remove them. So like in student view, go to my student view over here on the side, the students will literally just see home and modules. That's all they can choose from. I think I'm going to put grades and attendance on here as well. But like you want to have as few as possible so that they can't go and try to skip ahead. So like if I had assignments and pages, like they just start clicking stuff and they start trying to figure out what they're supposed to do and then they get confused. I want them to just see this home page, just see this week, click on it, and it'll take them to the module they need to go to, and everything for that week will be in that module. Now, how did I do that? So I'm going to leave my student view. And where it's at, so it's kind of hard for me to move this down. It's down here. So right on the sides, you have all these options, and you have settings. Okay, so in your settings, for one, you can add a course picture here. I always choose wizards for mine. But you can put a little picture in here, upload a picture so they get like yours stands out from other teachers. But also, if you go over to navigation, that's what it was. Okay, so in navigation, up at the top, you can see that I've chosen these, dragged and dropped these to be the only things that show. And actually, I don't want that. I don't want that. But maybe I do want to add back in discussions. Maybe I plan to have discussions. But honestly, I'm going to put my discussion board in my module, so I don't want them to go there. I don't want to go anywhere else but modules because I'm going to put them by week so they do them when they're supposed to do them. So probably the only thing that I would want in there is grades, so they could check their grades. Come on, go back up there, as I say. There we go. And then maybe attendance, so they could look at their attendance. But that is literally it. I wouldn't have anything else up there. You can choose otherwise. Obviously, you can choose whatever you want to put up here. But that's my list. Like, that's what I want the students to be able to see. You can still see everything. Like, you'll always be able to see it. But they're only going to see these 4 that I've chose. So, I would recommend that. Do hit save, or it won't save. It will not do what you just told it to. So, you hit save. There you go. Now your student view is going to reflect what you chose up here. Okay. So that's going to be it for this video. I have other things to show you, but that's how I would set up a home page.